Here's something that I had to do the other day, and I realized that maybe I should just share this with you all. And I know it's not a typical video that I make, but this is how you replace the seal on a dryer door, specifically for the Maytag dryer. For this, I had a dryer seal bust on me. It was at my parents' house, and I had to replace it. It's a lot easier than replacing the whole door. And it's a pretty simple process. It just takes a little bit of time. So first off, you're going to start with unplugging the dryer. Then you're going to get a screwdriver, or a screw gun in my case, and get a Phillips head on it and take off the door with those Phillips head screws. And you only have to take off the part that attaches to the dryer itself. You don't have to take it off the door part because it's just a little redundant and you're going to do extra work later. Next, you're going to lay the door out on a soft surface like a blanket or a towel just to avoid scratches or any type of damages on the door itself. Once you're done with that, you will have already gotten the replacement dryer seal, and you're going to need some high temperature adhesive because obviously dryers get hot. Now for the tough parts. This is basically taking off the seal, the old seal, the broken seal, and putting on the new one. Now I say they're tough, but if you take your time, it's not that bad. So you're going to take off the broken seal, as you can see here, and I used a pair of needle nose pliers and my hands because there are parts where I couldn't take it off with the needle nose pliers. It would just be a mess. So I use a combination of the two, and make sure you get off as much as you can of the seal. It doesn't have to be perfect, but try to get off as much as you can. As far as the dried adhesive, leave it. Don't even bother trying to take it off because you're just going to make a mess out of it. And it's really not necessary to take that off. Now the second tough part. You're going to apply the adhesive to the door. And what you do is you take off the cap, puncture the seal, and then you're going to cut the little applicator tube to make sure that there's a hole for the adhesive to come out. Then you're going to apply the adhesive to the trench in which the seal sits, and make sure you do it fairly evenly around it so that it sticks evenly and then there's nothing like popping off when you're working on it. Once you finish going around and putting an even layer of adhesive, you're going to lay the new seal on, and you're going to press it in the trench evenly. Now, once you're done putting that in, and if there's any excess adhesive, just make sure that you clean it up because it looks a little silly and it's going to dry and it's going to be a mess. So I used some cleaning wipes. You could use like washable wipes or whatever you want. I think I used the Clorox ones, and doesn't damage anything. It just wipes it up, and do it as soon as possible so it doesn't dry on you. Finally, once the glue dries, and depending on the model of adhesive you get will determine how fast it's going to dry. I usually gave it about 24 hours, and then you know that it's good, so your dryer is going to be out of commission for 24 hours, but you'll be good if you do all this right. Then you're going to hang the door back on. And for this model specifically, they did a pretty cool thing where you can put in the screws and then hang the door and screw them in that way, as opposed to holding the door while trying to screw it in simultaneously or having another person there to help you. So it's a very cool model and very cool design to make it easy for you to do this job on your own. So yeah, just wanted to share that with you all, and hopefully this is helpful to anyone trying to change a dryer seal on their door. And if it goes bad, it's really not that expensive to replace it, and it's much cheaper than getting a full new door or a full new dryer, or even hiring someone to do it. Everyone can do this, and it's pretty simple to do. So let me know what you think down in the comments, and if you're interested in any more stuff like this, maybe I'll find some things around the house to show you.